Seems to be bringing back a flood of memories.
About my grandfather?
Yes, and about my childhood.
It's weird it took General Carpenter to write a book about Victor Lord. Oh, I can't wait to read it.
Oh, no, you can't. I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's just that it's not really suitable for someone your age.
Excuse me, Mom, but what age is suitable? I mean, it's a book about my grandfather. Now, if his life story isn't suitable for me...
Joey, oh, yes, I'm sorry. Mothers forget sometimes that their sons become young men.
So I can read it?
Sure, of course you can read it. After all, this biography is part of your family's history, your country's history, even.
Are there any photos in it? I like my biographies with a lot of photos and maps and stuff.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of pictures and maps and stuff. Joey, before you read it, though, I'm going to have to talk to you first, so you'll understand.
Understand what? Listen, it's all right. I'm not going to start reading it today anyway. I'm going to go get some pizza with the guys. I'll start tomorrow.
Have a good time. Good night, darling.
Night.
One of the self-confessed weaknesses in Victor Lord's character was his obsession with younger women.
Got to be here in a few minutes. You'll have the book within the hour. Well, it's just as well that Cassie went to bed. I mean, if I don't want her to start the book unless she has time to finish it. Will you see to that for me? Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say. Cassie's mother was married to Victor Lord, so certainly parts of the book are devoted to Dorian. Well, there's nothing in the book can't be substantiated. This is history. It's not gossip. No. Viki hasn't said anything yet. She's had the manuscript at her house for weeks, unopened. Yes, I'm worried. I'm very worried.
The DA.
I know I said I would wait until tomorrow, but you know me. Did you finish it?
Yes.
Well, I warned you. It was possibly very emotional for you. I can't wait to hear what you think about it. And you're a writer. Yours is the opinion that means the most to me.
Do I really mean that much to you?
Well, of course you do.
Well, then, let me ask you a question. As a writer yourself, as a man of honor, if you really love me, how in God's name could you have done this to me? How?
begged you to read the manuscript.
Wait a minute.
So I'd get this kind of feedback.
This is my fault? I'm too fragile to deal with the lies that you wrote here?
No, wait, Viki, they're not lies. I know that, you know that. Every word is the truth. Draw away from me, please.
Okay. Okay, it's true. Every word of it is true. It is loathsome and horrible and true. You've done a magnificent job, General. You chronicled my father in all of his failures. Congratulations. My goodness, according to you, rumor has it, he's fathered children all over the globe. What a lovely legacy you've given me. And from Kevin and Joey and Jessica.
You're upset. You're angry.
You know something? Joey asked me tonight, if he could read this book. What am I going to say to him? How am I going to reconcile for him the Victor Lord that he has always heard about? His grandfather, the man who built this house, who founded Lord Enterprises and the Banner. With the Victor Lord who now, thanks to you, is going to become a public disgrace. Now, what am I supposed to say to my son? Perhaps you could write a few words of wisdom for me, since you are now such a very, very good writer.
Viki, I knew this book would be painful to read. I knew that. That's why I was willing to stop the publication. Forget the research, the work, everything.
Yes, I know you said that.
I cared about the book, but I love you. There would never have been a question in my mind.
All right, then, let me ask you another question. If you knew this book was going to upset me, and you were willing to drop it, why didn't you? Without my having to ask.
Last time I tried to get you to read it, I said there are parts of the book that could be painful. And you said...
I said that the truth must be told. I said no matter how painful, the truth should be printed.
Your words exactly. I took those words to heart.
Are you proud of that? This portrait of my father?
I stand behind its veracity.
In spite of the fact that what you've written is going to hurt an awful lot of people, and not just me, but my children and yours.
Andrew?
Andrew, who's married to Cassie, whose mother is Dorian, who was married to Victor Lord. Dorian also is portrayed in your book.
Fairly and accurately.
Yeah. At least I know now why she was so upset. She's read your little book, you know. She's crazy about some of the things you had to say about her, the implications, the allegations.
I know how destructive Dorian can be.
But who cares as long as you're writing the great, true story?
I thought you wanted it that way, not a whitewash. Victor Lord, the war hero, and compulsive Casanova, the man, as he was, flaws and all.
Flaws? And more flaws. You must have hidden the good points in the footnotes.
Baby, that's a cheap shot, and you know it. I was willing to stop publication. You declined. I never wanted it this way, never.
Yeah, well, neither did I. But here we are.
Where is that?
I don't really know. Right now, I feel very lost. I feel disoriented and distanced from everything I thought I could count on.
You still can. If you try to see it from my point of view.
I can't. And right now, I'd quite like to be alone.
Well, if you can't understand, can you ever forgive?
I don't know. Quite honestly, I don't know. Yeah, didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
No, neither did I.
Spent most of the night thinking about what you've written and my father and you and us.
My thoughts exactly.
And, of course, eventually everything came very clear to me.
Oh?
You told me that you were going to write the biography, and you said it was going to be a perfectly frank portrayal of my father. You brought me the manuscript months ago and begged me to read it. You even offered to withdraw it from publication if I objected to anything that was in it.
Because I love you.
Well, I never acted on that. I never read it. So I have absolutely no right to be angry with you. You didn't do anything wrong. That's not what you wanted to hear, is it?
Yes, it is.
What's wrong?
Viki, you were so angry at me that well, what I really have to know is, have things changed between us?
Oh, God, I hope not. They haven't for me. I spent most of last night thinking about how much I love you.
Oh, thank God. You don't know how happy that makes me.
You think I'd be telling you all these things if I didn't love you?
I've been so upset since I left last night. I didn't know what to think.
I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if my childish behavior caused you pain. I'm going to say this one more time. I love you. I love you so much. And I wouldn't hurt you for anything in this world. And I want everyone to know that I have complete faith, not just in you, but in what you have written.
Help Andrew wash dishes. Yes, I have.
You have helped enough. You know, in my previous line of work, we issued medals for valor above and beyond the call of duty.
General, sir, all I did was offer to throw a party.
You did it for more than that, you know.
Right, I did it to spite Dorian.
You did it for me.
Oh, yes.
I want you to know how much your love and your faith mean to me.
I have already told you that I don't love everything about the way you told the story. Quite frankly, had I been your editor, you would have had quite a different book.
Well, I wish you had been. We would have spared a lot of bruised feelings. But I'm proud of my book, and I'm proud of your faith in me. So, from a grateful nation,
Sorry.
Andrew, that's all right. Actually, your father was decorating me, giving me a medal. And I'm quite sure that there is one around here somewhere for you.
Oh, well, I don't think Dad has any medals in store for me.
How about an armistice?
son, I know you're still angry about the other day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Look, we both said some things in the heat of the battle, you know. I wish you had written about something else, you know. D-Day or Gettysburg or organic gardening, anything except Victor Lord. You stole my dad. I love you.
Peace in our time. I love it.